a game against Bowls England. It's for our centenary, which is a great occasion for the club, and obviously the club will be very proud to host this particular game. And a big thank you to Bowls England for coming.
Today we are here to celebrate the centenary of Consett Park Bowls Club. My team has come from all over the country. Maybe, possibly, I think we will have about 13 to 14 counties representing here today. Well, the centenary obviously is a great achievement for the club. It's a fantastic milestone in the history of the club, and you can see people around laughing, joking, in a good mood. The weather's there as well. What I'm going to say is there hopefully will be plenty of sun. We're going to have plenty of fun and friendship as well.
It was brought into existence on a whim by David Dale, who was the director of Consett Seal, and Mr. Jenkins. They had an idea that Consett Park needed an upgrade because the park was there before the bowling greens, and they had a bowling green much like this one, and they played cricket on it, football, before it became a bowling green. The reason for that is because they couldn't get the members. But in 1922 they had 100 members, so Major Magalhaes, they decided at a committee meeting that they needed a bowling green. So that's when 1923 the bowling green opened.
I started here in 1972. It was only myself and another lad about the same age played about that time. A lot of clubs didn't recognise us as players, said we were too young. There was quite a few grounds you went to, or greens you went to, who wouldn't let you actually play. It was a different game to where it is now. Obviously it's very much a younger person's game now, but them days it was a bit frowned upon if you were young. When I first started here there was no women played at Consett Park. Obviously it's a big improvement now because we've got quite a good selection of women play here now. Very, very good players, already qualified for the national finals in 2 teams. So, you know, it's moved on a long way, but it wasn't heard of them days. It was just purely men.
My husband started to play and then I joined, and it was about 81, 82, and I just used to play with the vets on an afternoon because there was no ladies section. So then we decided in 82, we had a committee and we formed a ladies section, and I was secretary at the time, and I got us affiliated to county, and we got a ladies section, and it went from strength to strength.
Well, we do have ladies leagues, ladies teams, and recently the Sunderland District have merged men and women together. So they have the Earl and the Swan Cup or league, and this year ladies have been asked if they would like to join, which we have. And we have our own competitions as well, and we have young ones coming through. So yeah, and women have got more time on their hands now. It's not traditional, you know, looking after the kids, looking after the house, and they've got more time, so why not?
We had a friendly against Consett Park, obviously 100 years ago. We were there the first team that they played in a friendly. So we've welcomed them here today. As you can see, we have flags. We put our marquee up for them. So it's nice and welcoming for them.
I've I've gone to bowls since I was born because my parents and grandparents played. So when I was born, my mum had me on the sidelines, people looking after me. And then as soon as my hands were big enough to be able to play bowls, I've been playing since I was about 14.
It's one of them games, I think. Oh God, I mean, I'm talking about myself here, at the minute I'm like really low down, health-wise, and, just depression. But bowls just seems, you just forget about everything. And your concentration goes on bowls and you just forget about all your problems when you're playing bowls. Plus it's just such a good game anyway, you know what I mean? It's for everybody, bowls.
I played fencing before, but it's for my age I cannot really do fencing. So I want to pick up some sport. It's not easy to get hurt. I like cycling, but cycling sometimes I fall down.
Well, it's just the company, for start with, the ladies. It's everything, I just enjoy it. Just get on the green, bowl your woods, have a good conversation, and if you win, you win, if you lose, you lose. But hopefully you win all the time, which you don't like, but really enjoy it.
I think it's competitive, it makes you think. It's just the camaraderie really, and it's nip and tuck most of the time, and it gets you out the house.
It's just social. I never was really a social person, but this has brought me out of my shell the last few years, so yeah, it's social, I enjoy it. I'm not very good at it, but I'm getting better.
You don't need any strength or sporting skills. You can come along, join a club, become part of the club, the camaraderie in the club, and enjoy the game. And if you're good enough, you develop and progress through our competitions and championships.
This is an old bowl. I'm the third man to own them. First of all, Alan Jones had these. It passed to my partner. Now I've got them, because she's passed away. So I brought them down here today for everybody to see. So they're a good age.
In another 100 years, the game has got to evolve. At the moment, we've played traditionally over a set format of ends and games over a number of hours, and the game is changing. We found when you watch cricket and you watch other sports, their format is changing. It attracts new people, young people into the game, and you have to make the game more attractive to bring them into the game. That's what we're trying to do.
Young people. So it needs to be on mainstream, even if you go 10 or 15 minutes on match of the day. Do you know what I mean? No. And it just needs to be rolled out into the schools for those kids that aren't as athletic as most, and give them a game of bowls and suddenly they find out, oh, I can play this game. Because it's all tactics and maths and stuff. Good for them, yeah.
Well, the future of bowls lies in our own hands. We got to encourage the kids. It's not just the kids. I would say go to the health centres. I honestly believe doctors should write a prescription as well for the old people to say, go and have a game of bowls. You'll find it fun, fresh air, therapeutic.
To me now, it's my life. I get out of bed, I'm thinking bowls. I go to bed, can't sleep because I'm thinking bowls. But it's, for me, it is a godsend.
It's been a lifesaver for me with losing my husband, and just always at the bowls. It's second home. That's the same for a lot of us as well. It's our second home.
We have a lot of more young people coming through, and our club's getting bigger and bigger, and we've got a lot of people coming on who had just never played bowls before, and so they're just learning to play now.
People just keep coming. So whether it's sort of word of mouth or, you know, things like this that they see us, and just people come and say, can I have a go and can I join? Which we'll say yes to every time.
I'm proud of this. It's 100 years.